Your Excellency, which brings me to your question. We were challenged as leadership because most of the people here are leaders in your government. And we were challenged that we talk the walk more than we walk the talk. And so my question to you, sir, is when we are surrounded and reports have come through of wastage of public resources, wastage in public institutions, impunity, and largesse, give us your thought, Your Excellency. How can we set the tone on accountability, but also consequence management in public service?
Thank you very much, Wangoi. And first, let me congratulate the teams that have brought together this conference. I remember we met at the request of the SRC to put together this conference so that we can reflect on the two summits that we had before and how much progress has been made. As has been said here, there has been progress. Came down from 51% wage bill to revenue to 46 now, and we aspire to deal with this challenge in the next 3 years to bring it to 35. And the success of any country, the success of any plan or initiative will stand or fall on leadership. I don't think any one of us need to be persuaded as to whether it is the right thing to do. The questions answered. Is it the correct thing to get our wage bill to 35% as a percentage of revenue? Yes, it's the right thing. Is it doable? Yes, it's doable. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. Right? So it is up to us as leaders to decide whether we want to do this or we want to play to the gallery, we want to talk the walk, as you've said, or we want to walk, or we want to walk the talk. That's the decision we must make. And it boils down to the fact that decisions to be made are not easy. They're not comfortable. They're not popular. And it is the reason why I insist that those of us who are leaders, who have the privilege to be leaders, must understand our calling. We have been elected, all of us seated here, and occupying leadership position, appointed, nominated, employed as leaders. And we have been given responsibility to do the right thing, to make the right decisions, even if they are not popular. And you know, the challenge we've had as a country is that we all know what is right. We have all documented studies, programs, resolutions. But when it's time for the rubber to meet the road, when it is time to implement, it becomes difficult. We have talked about the Abdikadir report. We have talked about the various resolutions of the wage bill before. But we must get to the point where those of us who are privileged to be leaders must be ready to lead, to serve, to make a difference, and not necessarily to be popular. We have a choice to make. And if you want people to clap for you all the time, if you want to be a popular guy, you have an option. You can be a comedian. It's also a very well-paying job. And it boils down to some of the, let me give you 2 examples. You have a whole cabinet minister. We are having a conversation about drug abuse, alcoholism. And you have leaders who are saying, no, you shouldn't be closing bars. You are mistreating people. Really? Okay. Because what are we chasing? Popularity. Okay. The other day, we have a doctor's challenge. We can hardly pay because we've said, there are real issues we want to deal with. You have leaders who it is in their place, including governors, saying we support the doctor's strike. Really? If you support the doctor's strike, pay the money they are asking for. So we must stop chasing what is popular. We must go after what is right.